Man, this is impressive. You guys really pulled this off. I cannot express how ill-prepared I am for this. This is actually the nicest thing.
Okay guys, so some of you may not know this, but for many, many, many years, Shayne Top has been pursuing his bachelor's in psychology.
Yep, 10 years is that? 10 years?
About 10, maybe
He's
more.
47.
He's 47 years old, and so, you know what, he's finally finished. And so we decided to throw him our own little Smosh graduation.
And he has no idea.
He has absolutely no idea.
That we've done this.
Unless you go all the way to Arizona, and when you're doing online school, you don't get the whole graduation experience. He didn't even get a high school graduation. So this is gonna be really fun, special experience for him.
This is so exciting.
We're gonna roast him a little bit, embarrass the hell out of him a lot.
And then we're gonna sacrifice him.
Yes.
Yeah.
For 10 more years of Smosh.
Diploma from Sarah. Sarah will tell me to smile. Like at a cheesy graduation, all the parents click the photo, and then everyone cheers, and then tell them speech.
Garrett's on his way to grab his computer and be like, hey, you guys coming to this or not?
Yeah.
You guys meeting? You guys had a meeting?
Are you doing graduation?
I'm not going.
Could you walk?
I think I could.
All right, guys, quiet down, please. We're gonna
Ready in the next
think that they're gonna be
minute.
coming in the next like 30 seconds ish.
Here, what do you need?
What the
Take a seat, Shayne Top.
Bro.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. It is me, Sarah Whittle, president of Smosh, and Shayne Top's bestest friend. No one's fact-checking either one of those. I'm here to interrupt Shayne's constant screams of attention to celebrate the fact that Damien is not talking about anime for 5 minutes. You're probably all wondering why we're here, and especially this man right here.
How?
We are all here to celebrate the graduating class of 2019 Arizona State University online. Does it make sense now?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I'm just... How? What?
So, a little background, Shayne Top has been working on this degree for a long time now. Shayne is like a real-life Ken doll. Good looking, buff, and about 11 inches tall. One of the only things that Shayne likes more than his own jokes is not having sex with women. A Bachelor of Arts in Psychology isn't just a hard thing to accomplish, but it's also a completely useless thing to accomplish. What are you gonna do with that degree? No one wants to take you seriously since there's literally footage of you rapping about how you stuck a carp up your ass. So today we're gonna hear from some of the best people at Smosh and Ian.
Nice.
Yeah. Then we're gonna hear from some of your dearest friends, and then you'll walk the stage as a real educated man. So our first speaker loves to answer the question, what if Edward Snowden was a YouTuber? Ian Hecox, everyone.
Hilarious, dedicated, strong-willed and strong-muscled, loyal, extremely attractive, probably one of the most perfect humans on Earth. All of those words have been used to describe me. But what about Shayne? Shayne, insert middle name here, Top, was born in the early 90s and died shortly thereafter. drowning in a pool. Luckily, someone was there to save his dumb baby ass and brought him back to life, paving the way for a bright future as a guest star on So Random, a spin-off of the much more successful show Sunny with a Chance. But despite all those terrible life choices, and they were just terrible, Shayne persevered and thrived. As a teenager, he took a big risk coming to Los Angeles to pursue his passion and dream of becoming an actor and comedian. After that, he took a risk joining an old YouTube channel that was past his prime, putting his future in our hands. Almost daily, he takes risks with his fashion sense. For way too damn long, he took a risk to his mental well-being by pursuing higher education, all while performing full-time on Smosh and being a series regular on ABC's hit comedy The Goldbergs. Check your local listings for times. Shayne, though, in all seriousness, you are one of the most talented, hilarious, sweet boys I ever did meet, and I'm proud to call you a fellow peer, a colleague, and a friend. I look forward to many more years of you entertaining the world and finding no use for your diploma that you worked so hard for. Thank you.
Thank you, Ian. That was great. Now, the next speech comes from Shayne's very, very, very best friend, it was proven true on a Who Knows Me Better episode on youtube.com/SmoshPit. Subscribe, punch the notification bell. Smosh's valedictorian and human Teen Titan character, Courtney Miller.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Wow. I can't believe I'm attending the graduation of the biggest school procrastinator in history. 10 plus years, you've had an on and off relationship with an online school for 10 years, and the most nudity you've seen is in the men's locker room in a 24-hour fitness. Yeah, I'm not really good at roasting because my job requires me to be so PC that I'm afraid to say anything that isn't sweet and playful and targeted toward 15-year-olds. Punch the bell, like she said, don't forget. Guys, punch the bell, please. But I gotta say, I admire your perseverance, and I mean, I could barely go half a semester at a community college, and to think you were able to balance school, Smosh, the Goldbergs, and ghostwriting all my funny tweets, or so the fans seem to always think. And you know, you and I we're pretty competitive most of the time. I'm always trying to be better than you, but if you think I'm gonna take over a decade of online school spending thousands of dollars, that's all you. I don't need to do that. But really, to know such a dedicated, smart, and motivated person is pretty rare, and I gotta commend you for getting that brain as buff as your glutes. And you may be bad at dating, but you're great at being a student, a positive influence. Telling those 15-year-olds, punch the bell, please, for the love of God, punch that bell. And of course, being a great friend. Have a great summer vacation.
Okay, and our next speech is from Salutatorian. Like a salutatorian. Thank you. He's a fake friend, is what I'm trying to say. Here's Damian Haas.
Hi, everybody. So this weekend, I knew I had to write this speech, and I was procrastinating for a while, thinking about all the different ways to go about it, and I was scrolling through my Twitter feed, and I saw sort of like, a Now This kind of video about a lady who lived on a remote beach and had collected trash that had washed up on shore, specifically bottle caps, for about a decade, give or take, and instead used that trash to find something beautiful. She made a statue out of it. It took about 10 years to complete. And I thought, wow, what a colossal waste of time. Think of all the meaningful things you can accomplish in 10 years. And as I stand here ready to talk about your 10-year education journey, I can't help but think, okay, maybe that bottle cap thing was pretty cool. Shayne, dude, all joking aside, I'm so impressed with your tenacity. Most people in your position would have given up on education to focus on the huge opportunities directly in front of them. Heck, education was the most important thing in the world to me and my family, but I dropped out of college when I started acting professionally. But somehow you have always managed to do both. So trust me when I say that even though your psychology degree and my half of a theater degree are equally useful, I am so impressed that you can set your mind to something and see it through to the end. Now, some people might think it's strange that you focus so hard on a psychology degree when the entire rest of your skill set and professional life is otherwise so geared toward acting and production and writing, things like that. But these people didn't really think about the fact that you might one day actually want to transition into that field to help people. That's always been a drive that you've had for as long as I've known you. So no matter what they say, dude, I want you to know that if you ever did decide to make that choice one day, your degree still wouldn't get you a job. You need like a master's. So I want us all to have a little moment of silence. I want us to close our eyes and bow our heads. And in that silence, I'd like you to think of everything you would buy with an extra $50,000. Could be anything. A car, a down payment on a home, a rainy day fund, helping out the parents that raised you, anything. It could be anything.
Really a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff, Ian. That's a good point. Okay, now I want us all to open our eyes and just look at Shayne, disapprovingly if that's what you feel. I just thought that'd be a fun little exercise. I hope that was meaningful to you, man. Shayne, dude, you've been a great sport through all this, but all joking aside, I am so incredibly proud to call you my best friend. Truly, it is a rare thing for such a well-rounded human to exist. As they've all said in their speeches, you're smart, you're funny, you're strong, you have a kind heart, and to top it all off, you are humble about it. And I think I speak for everyone when I say you have such an incredibly bright future ahead of you, and I can't wait to see what you'll do with all of your company time now that you don't have homework. So, it's gonna be a very interesting 9 to 5 for you. Thank you very much. And without any further ado, you guys, we've put together a special presentation. Tim, hit it, and a 1, and a 2, and a... Oh, that was actually not bad.
Where'd you find these photos?
2 minutes of this. 2 minutes.
6 minutes about this.
Oh, that's a good one.
How long is this?
There's an entire secret Slack about it, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh my
I'm just out of frame there.
Hi Shayne! I wish I could be there in person right now, but if there's anybody who's more shocked than you that you actually finished school, it's me! Because I feel like for as long as I've known you, which is like, what, 13 years now, you've been in school. All 13 years. But you did it! You graduated! And I'm so stoked. I love you, dude. I hope you have a fun celebration, and let's hang when I'm back. Bye!
Congratulations, Shayne. I wish I could be there. Pomp and circumstance. Pomp and circumstance. You're done with school. You did it. We are so proud of you. And now that you have a degree, you can I didn't finish school, so I don't know what you do afterwards, but I'm sure there are people there that can really help you out, and the most important thing that I want to tell you was, ooh.
Shayne! Congratulations! To be honest, I used to think you were just a dumb hunk. But it is clear that you are so much more than that. You have a degree now. You have a piece of paper that proves that you paid a lot of money. Anyway, I am proud to announce that Smosh is paying your tuition. They're covering all of it and also letting you live rent-free for a whole year. So they're doing that, and that's awesome. Just talked it up with them, and they'll sort out all the details with that. So congratulations. I miss you. I love you, and I hope to see you right now. Bye.
So now is the moment we've all been waiting for. But even more importantly, this is the moment that Shayne has been working so hard for. It's diploma time. Yay! And it's totally real and it's totally legit. It's not. But don't let ASU know. All right, so without further ado, why don't you stand up, and then you're gonna walk towards me when I announce your name, but not yet, okay? Okay? Are you ready?
Yeah.
So we now present the graduating class of 2019, Mr. Shayne Robert Todd.
Smosh University. Oh, you guys, this is Bachelor in Paradise. Nice. Oh, wow. Man, this is impressive. You guys really pulled this off. I cannot express how ill-prepared I am for this. Wow. This is actually the nicest thing. 10 years ago, when I started this, I didn't know what I was doing with my life. Matt Robb, of course, is like, you loser. I look up to see his face, like, for real. I started this and I was like, I'm gonna do college because I have no idea how this acting thing is gonna pan out. And over 10 years, there's been So Random, there's been Smosh, and then there's been Downtimes, and I really look at this moment and I'm like, oh my God. It's like the end of Star Wars, you know? It's like Chewbacca's here, and I'm just like, yeah. This is seriously like, this is like best case scenario for 10 years ago. If I saw this, I would have been like, oh, how do I get that? And it's happening. So seriously, thank you all. I love you all. This is really cool. Yeah, party!
Yeah. We actually do have a party. We have drinks, we have pad thai, we have IPAs, so let's party!
I was shaking during my speech. I did not think he was gonna cry. We did it, guys. We made Shayne cry on camera.
Well, he made me cry instantly because I'm like, you know when some people see people vomit and then they instantly vomit? I'm that for crying. But it was so sweet because he didn't have a high school graduation or a college graduation, so this is like the sweetest thing ever.
Shayne, that's the second time I've ever seen you cry. I love you, man. Congratulations on your graduation and to an awesome life. You got a lot of people who love you.
Congrats, grad. Who graduated?
Congratulations, Shayne, from the one gay person here.
Mazel tov.
So good.
I was so surprised. I had no idea this was happening.
I didn't like it when Shayne cried.
That made me want to cry, too.
I don't like to cry. Nope.
I don't like feeling emotions.
That was the best thing I've ever seen. I've been to 2 graduations. That was number 2.
The ceremony went off without a hitch. It was a lot of planning. Courtney definitely did the lion's share of the work. I'm very proud of my best friend, and in the words of Courtney,
I really didn't think Shayne was going to graduate. I remember the Sacramento times after we wrapped, he would be on his bed studying, and I'd be like, what are you doing?
My favorite part about all of this is the fact that Shayne decided 10 years ago that he wanted to start college, because that was right when we were doing So Random. So it makes me think of him just like in his crazy bird costume or any of his just absurd So Random costumes, just being like, what am I doing with my life? Oh God, I need to do something else.
Completely floored. I sincerely had no clue. This has been a completely normal day. Everybody's been acting normal, kind of like the mildly frustrated, tired. I didn't see any of these people enter the building. I swore that I never wanted to get pranked again on this channel. I'm okay with this prank. This is the best prank of my life. You guys are incredible. Thank you. Seriously, thank you guys. Cheers. Cheers. And of course, Ian's drinking the white claw.
You know me.
Well, this was legitimately one of the coolest things anyone has ever done for me. I love all these people, and I love you guys, the viewers, so much. Now, click this video over here where I torture my friends for a little bit. Make sure to check out the Smosh.store and subscribe. See you later.